reading is going to be for Aries. How are you doing, Aries? It's going to be from now until the end of January 2020. I think I've already tried to do your reading a couple times. It didn't work out that way. So we'll try to get her out there again. Are you a veterinarian? Because I'm seeing, for like farm animals, I'm seeing, with what I just said, you trying to pull a calf out. What do you have for Aries from now until the end of January 2020? Strange. The gift. The official person. The message of concern and concern. What is the gift for Aries from now until the end of January 2020? Thank you. The Devil. The Knight of the King of Cups and the Three of Swords. Ooh, the World. Oh. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm seeing someone get their gifts mixed up. Their Valentine's Day gifts. I don't know if it's you or them. There's a third party situation and the gifts got mixed up. You were planning to give this one over here chocolates, and you were planning to give this one over here roses. But they got a card on them. This one says to Joanne, and this one says to Linda. And they got mixed up. What is the official person about? Anyways, toxic situation, third party. They may, even after a beautiful Valentine's Day, may get a little intoxicated and call you by someone else's name. Your name's Jim, and they called you Mike. Who's the official person? Thank you. The Page of Staffs. The Queen of Coins. And the Two of Coins. So it's a Capricorn. Aries and Capricorn. Actions. I'm also getting that you don't want to, you've been in a third party and you know you've been in a third party, but you don't want to be in a third party anymore. It's like you're telling them, look, you need to take action and get your divorce, leave your wife, leave your husband, and us be together. You need to make a decision because I want to be the only one. I am ready to start a new path with you. Yeah. Carrying forward. But they know it's not that simple. They know it's not that simple. Or you know it's not that simple. Deep down inside your heart, you know it's not that simple. It's the message of concern. That's the reason why there's a message of concern here. And then there's a concern. What is the message of concern for Aries? Thank you. The message of concern is not all that glitters is gold. You're over here in your happy moment. You're over here in your happy moment. Okay, you're over here in your happy moment. And then this tower moment happens, and an end comes to it. You have the Knight of Coins on the bottom of the deck. I'm getting that you may be giving them some money so they can get their life straight. But it doesn't happen that way. What is the concern? Concern is you may be moving on alone. Three Staffs, Hierophant, Six of Coins, with the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Just what I just said. You would like to be able to move forward with them. But for some of you, you know deep down inside that nothing's going to change. Because you've been asking for change too long. Apparently this is a woman with a married man that's not divorcing his wife. May not be living with him, may be living with you. But they don't want to, for some reason they don't want to go to court. For some reason they don't want a divorce. They just rather keep things as they are. But you're ready to move towards the future. You're ready to step into the unknown of having what you believe is a happy life with this person. And they're not budging. They're not divorcing their ex-wife, their wife or husband or whatever that's they've been married to for 10 years and got kids with, because they might have to pay too much or something. I don't know. And you're standing over here. Ooh, there's the Seven of Cups, not knowing. And you're standing over here like, why won't you do with this? I know you say you want to be with me. We live together. You may even have another child with them. And they're like, just leave it alone. Ain't things good enough now as it is? And you're like, no, I want to move forward. I'm hearing, I want your last name. Nine of Coins. Virgo. So, Aries, it may be a false happiness. Like I said right there, it's a false happiness. It's a illusion. There's illusion. You got all these little red flags thrown at you, and you're just like, oh, I don't see that one. Oh, I don't see that one. Oh, it must be something for the beach. It's not in my life. I'm going forward. And it's going to hit you hard when it hits you. It's going to hit you hard. See the red flags. They're everywhere. Red, 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 red. And then the red flag's over here waving in the air saying, hello. Hello, all that red. Hello, I'm just giving you partly. I'm not going to give you any more than that. Maybe that's a good thing. Sometimes in the universe, Aries, what we pray for is not really what's good for us. God knows best. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe if you'd like a personal reading. Everything's in my about. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. You ever had moments in your life where you were like, whew, I'm glad that didn't happen now. I see now. I wanted it back then, and it's 10 years down the road. I'm so glad I didn't do that dumb shit with Sally. Just look how it turned out for her. I'm so glad that, yeah, here we go. Oh, I really liked him in high school. I wanted to date him, man. I remember saying, I want to have his baby. And then 15 years down the road, you see how they are, how they become, their addictions, this, that, and other, and you're saying, oh, I'm so glad I did not get with that sucker. That's the way you need to think of it. If Spirit is standing in front of you and constantly saying, no, 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 and you got all these other red flags that say, da, 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 maybe you need to think back. I'm so glad I didn't do that, even though I wanted it. God knew what he was doing when he shifted me into a different direction. So blessings to you. Not everything that glitters is gold.